The invoice was still open on my laptop when I heard her phone buzz in the dark kitchen. Midnight, silent house, just the glow of a message lighting her face. She didn't know I was standing in the hallway. She smiled. Not the tired, polite smile she gave me anymore. Something sharper. Alive. Then she typed 3 words I'll never forget. Miss you already. That's when I looked back at the invoice on my screen. The contractor billing me for renovation work at his apartment. The same apartment my wife claimed she'd never even been inside. And suddenly, nothing made sense. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. It started with small things. Late nights. Excuses that didn't line up. She'd say she was at her friend's place in Brooklyn, but her GPS history, yeah, I checked eventually, kept pulling her into Lower Manhattan. That's work, she said once. Don't start. I didn't push. Not yet. But the contractor? That's where the unease began to grow teeth. His name was Kyle Mercer. Mid-30s. Confident. Too confident. I hired him to renovate one of my rental units in Soho. Clean job. Efficient. But something fell off from the first meeting. He didn't look at me like a client. He looked at me like he already knew me. That's when it hit me. The billing address. His apartment. Same building, same floor, same hallway as the GPS pings from my wife's phone. Something wasn't right. I pulled every invoice he'd sent. Dates, times, materials. Everything lined up perfectly, with the nights my wife claimed she was out with friends. My chest tightened. No, not yet. I called him the next morning. Hey, Kyle? Quick question about your billing address. Pause. Then a casual laugh. Yeah, what about it? You live there alone? Another pause. Shorter this time. Yeah. What? That was the moment denial cracked. Because I already knew. But I needed proof. So I waited. 3 nights later, I told my wife I'd be out of town, business trip to Chicago. I packed a bag, kissed her goodbye, watched her fake that same tired smile. Then I parked 2 blocks away. Midnight came. Then 12:47. That's when she left. Black dress. Heels. No hesitation. I followed. She didn't go to Brooklyn. She didn't even try to make it believable. She walked straight into Kyle Mercer's building. Used the key code. Like she belonged there. I sat in my car for a long time. Didn't move. Didn't breathe. Emotional collapse doesn't feel loud. It feels empty. Like someone turned off the world. But then something else replaced it. Quiet. Cold. Clear. By morning, I wasn't confused anymore. I was done. I called a divorce lawyer in Manhattan. Top tier. Ruthless. Do you have proof? She asked. Not yet, I said. But I will. That's when the planning began. Step 1. Documentation. I requested detailed invoices from Kyle. Itemized, time-stamped, signed. He didn't hesitate. Why would he? Arrogance is predictable. Step 2. Access. I still had legal access to the Soho unit he was renovating, which meant I could install cameras. Not inside his apartment. Outside. Hallway. Elevator. Entry. Step 3. Financial trail. I cross-referenced every payment I made to him with my wife's movements. Built a timeline. Clean. Brutal. He was billing me for hours he wasn't working. Because he was with her. In his apartment. Paid for by me. That's when the plan sharpened. Public exposure. But controlled. Surgical. I scheduled a final walkthrough at the Soho unit. Invited Kyle. Told him we'd settle the remaining balance. Big payment. He showed up smiling. Of course he did. Everything looks great, I said, shaking his hand. Then I handed him an envelope. Inside were printed screenshots. GPS logs. Hallway footage. My wife entering his apartment. Him opening the door. Over and over. His smile didn't fade immediately. It collapsed. What the hell is this? He asked. You tell me. Silence. Then anger. You've been spying on me? No, I said calmly. I've been paying you. That landed. Hard. But I wasn't finished. Because she didn't know yet. That part was for her. 2 nights later, I invited her to dinner. Nice place. Tribeca. Quiet. Expensive. She looked perfect. Like nothing was wrong. Halfway through the meal, I slid my phone across the table. Video paused. Her hand froze. Play it, I said. She didn't. I already know, I added. That's when the manipulation started. It's not what you think. Classic. He means nothing. Predictable. You're overreacting. There it was. I leaned back. No, I said quietly. You're underestimating me. Then I handed her the divorce papers. She didn't cry. Not at first. Just stared. Like she couldn't process losing control. That's when it hit her. The house. Mine. The accounts. Frozen. The evidence. Filed. Kyle. Blacklisted. I reported the fraudulent billing. Submitted everything. Contracts. Logs. Footage. His license didn't survive the month. Public destruction doesn't need noise. Just truth, placed in the right hands. The aftermath was silent. No screaming matches. No dramatic exits. She moved out within 2 weeks. Left most of her things behind. Didn't fight the terms. Because she couldn't. And Kyle? Last I heard, he was working cash jobs in Jersey. No website. No clients. Just consequences. I still drive past that building sometimes. Same street. Same windows. But it feels different now. Like a place where something ended. And something colder began. I don't hate her. That would mean I still feel something. I just remember the invoice. Her smile in the dark. And the moment I realized I was paying for my own betrayal. The end.